Hello class 11th, welcome back dear student. This is Sarvan sir, your biology teacher. This is the video number 1 of chapter number 2, biological classification of subject biology. In this video, we will study about the biological classification of organism. While teaching this chapter, I follow some teaching steps. First of all, I introduce this chapter, then we will discuss some new terms, then explanation of the chapter, and then summary of the chapter, and finally we will do some exercise question answer. So let us start the chapter 2, biological classification. Dear class, see, this is the basic introduction and system of classification, in which what do you mean by biological classification? First of all, the question is asked to you, what is the meaning of biological classification? So as the name indicates, the classification or bifurcation of living beings, the classification of biological organism, either it is plant or animals or microorganism, is considered to be biological classification. So let us see. Biological classification is a complex process, but it is a fundamental discipline of biology or life science. Biological classification is very important. Biological classification means it is a grouping of organisms on the basis of their similarities and dissimilarities. So many organisms you see around in your habitat, they are different shapes, size, either it is plant or animals, they are having different similarity and dissimilarity. So what is the need of classification? This is the basic question, why we classify the organism. So it is very important that easy understanding of every organism, because in this universe approximately 1.8 millions of organisms are currently in the living state. So it is not possible to identify or study every organism. So easy understanding or easy study of every organism, classification should be necessary. That's why classification is necessary. Second point is identification of new organism. How we identify the new organism? So identification should be very important. So identification of new organism is necessary. Then knowing the relationship between different group of species and different order and different class animals. So knowing their relationship among them. And the past animals study means those animals which are survive in the past time but they cannot live now. They are destroyed or they can be removed from this planet. So they are the past animals. So study of past animals is necessary. That's why classification is necessary. And all the organism is not located in a single place. Their habit and habitat is different. Some are aquatic animals, some are terrestrial animals, some are aerial animals, some are fresh water, some are marine water. So there are different habitat of the organism. So these are the some points. On this basis we say that the classification is necessary. Let us see the type of classification. Type of classification, there are 3 types: artificial system of classification, natural system of classification, and phylogenetic system of classification. The artificial system of classification is proposed by Linnaeus, and it is also known as linear system of classification, in which Linnaeus say that on the basis of blood, the organism is categorized on the basis of blood, their morphological characters only. So the red blood animals and without red blood animals, anema and enema type of animals, the flowering and non-flowering plants which we can see on morphologically, the flight and flightless birds, the such a character seen by morphologically, so that comes into the artificial system of classification. Second is the natural system of classification given by Bantham and Hooker system, in which we see the morphological as well as anatomical structure of the organism, which is the necessary for the natural system of classification. Third one is the phylogenetic classification. Phylogenetic classification is considered as angular and parental and Hutchinson classification, in which see the evolutionary relationship between the organism. What are the evolutionary relationship among the organisms? So these are the three type of classification. Now let us see system of classification. How many system of classification were developed? They are basically two kingdom system of classification, three kingdom system of classification, four kingdom system of classification, five kingdom system of classification, and six kingdom system of classification were developed. So see the two kingdom system, which is very earlier system of classification given by Linnaeus, in which he divided organism on the presence and absence of cell wall. So those organisms having cell wall, they are known as plant, and those without cell wall, they are known as animals. So Linnaeus classified organism into two kingdoms, that is animal and plant. Then further Haeckel's 1866, he proposed the three kingdom system of classification, and he said that some unicellular group of organism is also occur in the nature. So he classified the animal kingdom, plant kingdom, and protista kingdom. Then further the four kingdom system of classification comes into the existence, which was proposed by Copeland in 1956, in which he classified the animal kingdom, plant kingdom, protista kingdom, and Monera kingdom. Bacteria and archaebacteria comes into this kingdom. Then five kingdom system comes into the existence given by R.H. Whitaker 1969. These all three, two kingdom, three kingdom, and four kingdoms are before 1969 system of classification, and five kingdom system is very important, and it is the worldwide accepted system of classification given by R.H. Whitaker, in which he said that animals kingdom, plant kingdom, Monera kingdom, fungi kingdom, and protista kingdom. So on the different basis, he classified a different group of organism, and after this sixth kingdom of classification is also come, in which the Monera is further classified into archaebacteria and eubacteria. So the kingdom Animalia, kingdom Plantae, kingdom Archaebacteria, kingdom eubacteria, kingdom Fungi, and kingdom Protista. But the most accepted kingdom is five kingdom system of classification given by R.H. Whitaker in year 1969. So this is all about the video number 1, a basic introduction and system of classification of chapter number 2, biological classification. In the next video, we will study in detail about the five kingdom system of classification. Thank you.